Go.
This question is from Evan Crass. The question is, what does courage look like? I have a decent picture of authenticity and grace, but need a picture of courage. Well, when I just read the question, the first thing that came to mind was a friend of mine who recently exhibited the kind of courage I'm talking about. He actually was a worship leader at our church and came to me and shared some things that were going on in his life that he had been hiding, and had the courage to bring those things out. But that wasn't even the greatest part of the courage. In a lot of churches, when stuff like that happens, people disappear. And I have a group of guys that I meet with on Friday, every Friday at my house around 2 o'clock, and we just hang and talk. And Joel, that's the guy's name, is part of this group. And after this came to light and stuff like that, he stepped down from his position at our church, but he didn't step out of relationship with me. And I didn't step out of relationship with him. And he stayed. And I wanted him to stay. There's a parable that Jesus tells, I love, it's in Luke, where he talks about a vineyard dresser who comes and he sees this fig tree that hasn't borne fruit in a long time, and he wants to chop it down. And the owner of the vineyard, which is kind of a symbol of God, says, don't chop it down, give it some more time, but dig in the dirt and throw in some manure, and let's see what happens here. And the digging in the dirt became kind of a metaphor in our church of allowing someone to dig in your dirt. And if you allow someone to dig in their dirt, I mean, that's just the key to kind of transformation. And Joel, the courage that he exhibited was exhibited in the fact that when he came out with what he had, and there was a consequence for that, he didn't leave. That's courage number one. Well, saying it out loud was courage number one. He didn't leave. We didn't want him to leave. But more than that, he let us dig in his dirt. And his wife started digging in his dirt. And a counselor started digging in his dirt. And this event took place about 2 years ago. And since that time, of his courage to do all that, the fruit on this guy's tree is stunning. He does lead worship at our church, again, from time to time. And when he does, people just weep because they know his story and they know his courage. And that's what I think of when I think of what courage looks like.